Hey YouTube, welcome back to Vintage Iron. Today we're going to talk about this 1942 B behind me and how you could possibly help me out, or if you would like to, get this thing back up and running. So without further ado, let's do that. 3, 2, 1. This is a 1942 John Deere Model B. It's currently stuck, the engine currently. We bought it actually as a parts tractor for my dad's 1944 Model B. Bought it actually for the electric start and the starter motor, the top cover that goes here, and the breather. So we bought this tractor probably about 2 to 3 years ago, I would say now. And haven't really messed with it since then, just took the parts off of it. So that brings me, I guess, to today. Can't talk today, I guess. Anyways, we're basically taking a look at this thing again, to see what kind of shape it's in and what we're working with. Now, I guess that brings me to the point here. So what I'm thinking is a couple things. I know on YouTube channels and stuff like that, I see a lot of guys and they talk about how to fix them and stuff, or whatever, and there's not a whole lot of restoration quality videos from front to back, you know, going through everything, or just the paint work, things that people really do have questions about. You know, I know even I just show us playing with them and stuff like that, but I feel like maybe most of the YouTube community would like to see us do more videos fixing things up and straightening out the sheet metal. I mean, you can see this sheet metal here, it's pretty banged up, especially this side here. So can we save stuff like this? There's a whole bunch of videos that, can we save it? Can we get it running? I guess this is kind of one of those things, but I would like to get it running and then also take it to shows so younger generations can see the stuff and kids can see it and take rides on it, and I can show them how to operate the stuff. And that's kind of what I'm all about. I really do like teaching people things about these older tractors. So that brings us to the point where we're at now. So my question to you guys is, do you want to see this thing up and running? And two, if you would feel, if you would like to help out with the project, I can fund some of it, but I'm going to need some help, be honest with you guys, because there's just a lot of things going on in life and stuff like that now. I'm not asking you to help me. If it doesn't, if we can't do it, we can't do it. You know, it is what it is. It's perfectly fine for it to sit back in the barn there for a while. Maybe someday on the road I can get to it. If you guys would like to help and for me to produce some of the videos on restoring this thing, I'm more than willing to do that. We could talk about here a few things that I know it's going to need. So the first thing we have a problem with is it's stuck. I don't think it's horrible. The guy we bought it from got it from an auction, and when he got it from that auction, he said that it was in a barn, and it was somewhere around like Sullivan area in Ohio here, and it sat in that barn for, I guess, a number of years. Whoever was there, I guess they passed away and they had an auction. So this tractor came out of that barn, went to his house, and the only reason he actually bought it is it had a Charlene hydraulic power steering unit right here. So basically it gave it like a rudimentary power steering, and then also it had the pump here, and that's why you'll see here on the hood there's like these clips. It's for the hydraulic lines. He also bought it for the back tires, which these I guess he had laying around off like a farm mall or something like that. So as everybody knows, tires, they're big money. These are cracked pretty good. They probably last a year or two, something like that yet, of actual use. The same with the front tires. But so big thing though, it's stuck, as you can see. And we've tried soaking it with oil and soaking it with mixes of diesel and all kinds of stuff like that through the spark plug holes. We've taken the compression releases out and let it soak, and it has not freed up. We tried bumping it a couple times when we first got it here with a tractor, and it was still stuck. So long story short, We got a stuck engine. So what we have currently that we've taken off of this is rocker arms and some the starter parts, like I said, the flywheel and the ring gear cover. So those items are missing. We have the hand start flywheel back on here. This tractor will run just the way it is right now. We have to put a distributor or a magneto back on it, and we have both. We just got to get one of them back in there. And it would have a battery here, but it's been removed. The box, you can see, is all rotted out where it used to be, and then there's a sheet metal cover that goes over here. So like I said, this is going to take some time, some money, and some work. Biggest thing is getting it unstuck so we can actually run it. And you know, I really don't like asking for people to help, and I really, if you can't help, don't help. Just, you know, you need to look out for your own well-being before we do anything crazy like this. But you know, if you feel the need and you're interested in it, I would appreciate it. You know, anything you guys are willing to contribute. I'm thinking when we get it done, you guys can help me decide along the way what we do with this. If you guys want to see it painted up real nice, or if you want to see me just get it running and use it that way, we can do that. I've also had some crazy ideas in the past, and I've always kind of wanted to do them, but I never have. What if we took a tractor like this, where this side here is really ugly, the sheet metal and paint and stuff. What if we took the tractor straight down the middle, taped it off, and painted one side beautiful, straighten the sheet metal out, make it really nice looking on one side of the tractor, and the other side leave it the way it is. It could be like a before and after tractor, I guess. It's kind of a crazy idea, I guess, and it might not be worth the time. It would take a lot of time to mask all that stuff off and paint it. It's just an idea I've always had. The other option is obviously full paint job, or we could even split the paint, like I was just saying, half restored, half not. Split it halfway down the tractor here, something like that. Make the rear end painted, leave the front not painted, vice versa. I guess you guys tell me in the comments what you think. Be kind of curious to see what you guys think about this. But anyways, that's what we're working with. It's like I said, it's a 42, so it was built right after the turn of the year. It was right about the 2000th B built in 42. So for this to have lights and electric start and the hydraulics like it does, and I believe this was made by a company called Monroe, but they used to make these Monroe seats. It almost looks like a farmall seat, the way the suspension is and stuff, but they did make that for a Deere. I guess it was aftermarket. But it does have the hydraulics. So for this tractor to have all this, it's kind of odd, I suppose, they're getting there, being that we're at the start of World War II. But you know, I guess you guys tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. But anyways, you get to see a 1942B. I guess this is what you call a pretty fresh barn find. It's was in one barn for a very long time, stored outside for a short time when the gentleman we got it from had it, and now it's in that barn with the other nice B. So I guess let me know what you think. We'll go from there, and as always, I appreciate you guys watching and subscribing and giving me comments. I really do enjoy reading them and talking to you guys. So I appreciate this, and I'll talk to you later.